Hey guys, welcome back to another freaking video. It's your girl, Lady B. If you feel called to stay, you may stay. If not, you can't leave. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Use your discernment because not every reading will be your reading. So, without further ado, let's get into the reading. Today we're using What's the Vibe, our Hoodoo Tarot, and then the original Tarot. But yeah, we're gonna see what your spirit team wants you, what your spirit team needs you to hear, not wants you to hear. But yeah, spirit, what's the vibe around this? Let me fast forward. Okay, oh man, don't know that. What's the energy? You're not good. What do you need to hear? Not want to hear. Tell us, what's the vibe? Okay, thank you. All right. Usually on cards, the line can remember this. Okay. Can I do it? Okay, I can see it. What's the energy? You can move up a couple things, please. Excuse what that's right. Okay, just the top. 111 is significant. And 1111. I just was looking at the 11 card and then 211 was on the thing. 1111. This reading talks about a guy, either a guy or just a really dominant feminine and her masculine energy. But this person is greedy, possessive, stingy, overspends, and the reason that they feel like they want to be in your energy is because they see you glowing up. They see your new opportunities. They see your new career. They see your business is getting successful, or that you still bring good vibes, and so they want to come and get some of that. They need that. They want that. They gotta have that. But this is not someone. They're rethinking their approach because you got masked out here, but then you got apology, but then you got nurturing in reverse. We got waves out here, which talks about emotions, worry, and fear. Then next to that, we got exhausted, burnt out, burdened, and empty. Next to that, we got running. Exile. That's not even a word on here. 333. Escape, denial, excuses. Next to that, we got masked, hiding, conception, and deception. And then next to that, and then with the 7 of Swords right on top of that, self-deceit, keeping secrets, and deception twice. You got apology, ignorant, rash actions, and insincere. And then nurturing in reverse. They want to act like they're giving back. They want to act like they're being wise, and they want to act like they can nurture, but it's just another approach for them to do you dirty. It's for them to be greedy, for them to be possessive, for them to be stingy, for them to get whatever success or money that they might think that they'll get from you, to overspend and to indulge in BS. And then Father of Coins itself. Let me see some. Yeah, with the overspending, because upright, it talks about an effective leader, responsible, disciplined, reliable. This could be you because it is upright. And so I think I'm going to take both. Reliable, enterprising, lucky, focused on abundance. On the negative side, a show off, a big art, makes bad investments, has gambling problems will result to questionable and illegal activities to make it happen. It's susceptible to get quick rich schemes. And guess they want a second chance or being nostalgic about all the things that was happening. And they're like, oh, dang. And this self-reflection. That's why I'm taking both energies, because it's kind of your energy and their energy. You're reflecting about the situation, but you're like, I said exile earlier. You're not thinking about even trying to go back or even trying to mend the bridge because you're being sensible. You have boundaries and freaking. I know this card. My brain is lagging, but you know what you're not gonna put up with, and you know what you stand for. And outside of that, with the temperance on here, you're just being sensible. It don't make sense to pour into something or to put into something or to just be around something that does not pour back into you. But they're hoping and wishing that you, heavy on the wishing that you have a second chance, that you have an epiphany, that they deserve a second chance, and they just really want a second chance because they're reflecting. They have unanswered questions on how you're doing this and why you're doing better without me, and dang, was I the problem? Type of thing. But will they ever really say it? Because then we got self-deceit out here. So they could think it, but then they can be like, no, I'm never the problem. Type energy. But either way, God knows and sees all. So while you're being impulsive and acting on having fearless, because we got the Father sticks out here at the bottom of the deck. While you're taking fearless action and being impulsive, going down the right direction, going to these new opportunities, this new career, this new success, being sensible about what you want in your life, and again, being discerning, figuring out what you want for your life, being sensible, and taking action while these people, I really don't care about these people, but they're not taking action. They're actually doing the opposite. Everything that is coming up good and this for you is really the opposite for them. But I don't have time to get into all that because who really cares? All that you should know is that everything in the right time will balance out because it's law, cause and effect. The law of cause and effect plays out tremendously. So, like I be saying, what goes up comes down. What go up gotta come down. So you're just waiting for the other shoe to drop, and eventually it'll drop. But keep trusting in yourself. Know that everything will work out. Know that however you're feeling about this person, trust that feeling, because most times your feelings ain't wrong. If you feel like you're really tapped in and really intuitive, and then I messed around and came here, don't deny yourself of knowing who you are. Tap into yourself. Have some, again, with the epiphany, tap into yourself. Have some self-reflection and figure out who you are, what you are. Reevaluate. And tap into your untapped talents, because you may have a lot of them. And then after you tap into your talents, you make you a plan. Make you a plan on what you want to do with your life. Make you a plan on how you finna move, what you not finna do that you used to do. Some action steps into, okay, how can I make this into the Magician? Or how can I make an Ace of Pentacles into a Ten of Pentacles type of energy? And I keep seeing my birthday. Birthdays could be significant. Or something might change around your birthday that might make you have another epiphany about all this injustice that's going to be justice and fairness and balanced out, because you made a plan and you decided to have faith and stand your ground. And so for that, you get the world, because you decided to because you decided to look at the long-term view. You decided to work hard. You decided to have perseverance. You decided to look at the sustainable results and investments. And so therefore you get the world. You get completion, accomplishment, wholeness, obtainment, fulfillment, travel, celebrating life, and arriving. And again,